I grew up a Seventh-day Adventist, and it was regarded by people in the church as a very demanding religion. It wanted 1/10 of your money in tithe and 1/7 of your time devoted to the Sabbath. And there was this righteousness by faith movement that swept through Seventh-day Adventism in the 1970s. It basically said that you get to heaven, you get your salvation solely by the merit of what Jesus did for you on the cross, and there was nothing that you could do to earn your way to heaven. A lot of people felt tremendous relief. They were giddy when they accepted this message, because they no longer had to do anything to be saved. But the only people it made very happy were those who had grown up with the lash of the law. Those who grew up with righteousness by faith, well, they came to take it for granted and began to regard religion as a pretty empty matter. Some of them, the people who grew up with the lash of the law, were excited for years by righteousness by faith, but then the excitement started to dissipate because the doctrine left them with little purpose in this life. I remember when my family moved out of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in 1980, my father once said to an interviewer that we belonged to the invisible Church of Jesus Christ. Well, that did not make for much practical community for bringing people together on a regular basis so you could be social and form bonds with people. People need real community. They need real purpose in life. They need things to do. They need rituals. They need the guidance of religion and religious law. So that's why I went from a religion with a minimum of commandments to Orthodox Judaism religion with thousands. Of course, I don't keep everyone perfectly, but I believe I need that direction. I believe I need that guidance. There are a lot of advantages to having a religion of law. Dennis Prager made these observations that for 10 years he hosted this radio show called Religion on the Line. So every week for 2 hours he'd dialogue with a Catholic priest, a Protestant minister, and a Jewish rabbi. And he'd noted the Jew is usually the most talkative and the Protestant is usually the most reticent. The Jew is usually the most passionately involved in something volatile, gets angry, verbalizes, lets out. Protestant is usually the nicest. In 8 years I heard one offensive word from a Protestant. This was the late Walter Martin, and he was a bona fide nut. Hated Jews and Catholics, Mormons. These Protestants are the sweetest, nicest, most self-controlled people you will ever meet. The religions produce these differences. Protestantism emphasizes the heart. Catholics are in the middle. Judaism emphasizes works. Therefore, the Jew has been the freest to make peace with his miserable thoughts. Protestants are the least free because they are sinful. Bad thoughts are sinful in a Protestant way of looking. That's why when it came out that Jimmy Carter lusted for women other than his wife, Jews yawned, Protestants were horrified. He was a born-again Christian, and he lusts, oh my God.